Good day, everyone. Today is the 24th of December, but you probably seen this video on the 25th of December. So I'm wishing everyone a merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. And if you're a regular viewer, maximum respect to you and OG in this channel. I really appreciate everything. And if you have been a viewer but you haven't subscribed, please do it to subscribe. I really appreciate it because it's all value you are giving here. So guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how I trade because some people actually made request on how do I trade. So I'm actually going to show you guys how I trade and what I look for in the market. Okay. So firstly, what I do is I am a trend follower. Firstly, that's the first thing. Then I need to determine like what's the trend. And I don't just determine the trend by price action, I determine it by fundamentals too. Because over the years I've learned how to analyze the news very well. Analyze the news, know what the news is telling us. It's like what the news going to what the news is telling us about the next few days or next few weeks. So that will determine okay if this currency is going to be weak or strong. You understand? So that's the first thing. Maybe then I'll now go to the technicals to check if the news actually aligned with technicals. If they are both aligned, let's say they are bearish now, I'll start looking for bearish setup. Like I'll start looking for sales because I want to join the trend. Yeah. So that's the first step. Secondly, these are the kind of stuff I look for when the market is um on a downtrend, creating lower lows, higher lows, lower lows. So when the market breaks structure like this, when the market forms something like this, I just want to quickly draw two different scenarios. So I'll tell you um when I am looking for my setup, like how my setup usually looks like. And just draw two scenario, you know. So guys, I just drew these two scenario now. Let me quickly show you what I'm talking about. So this area now, consider it as breakout structure. Consider it as breakout structure. Then this place, people consider it as liquidity or something like or inducement. Liquidity or inducement. This is something here. So just going to use dollar sign to to mark it out. So this is inducement and this is my POI. This area is going to be like my POI. Something like this. Between my POI. Yeah, that's my POI. And this is what I'm looking for. Here is the first lower low, then the lower high, the lower low, the lower high, lower low. And you see this movement broke over this place, but I didn't call it a breakout structure because I wanted to break two highs before I can consider it a breakout structure. Because if it breaks one high, it could be an inducement, especially when the two highs are very close to each other. It could be an inducement or sweep of liquidity. So I wanted to break two highs before I consider a change of trend, like maybe we are switching to the higher, we are switching to the other trend or something like that. So this is what I want to look for first. So with this kind of setup, I can easily take a sell, continuing the trend. The trend has to be in my favor because I'm not someone that hold trade for long. So I won't want the market to be choppy while I enter a trade. So I can take a sell from here now and This will be how it look like. Usually go for things like 4 hour. So this is how the trade look like. I give myself enough breathing space on the stop loss, and then this is how the sell will look like. To look very very clean, something like this. I don't want price to waste too much time. Then the second scenario, if this setup is valid or invalid, is what I'm going to do is, this is a higher high now, then this is a lower low, then this is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, a lower low here, this is a lower low here. Then you can see that this price broke this high and still broke this high. So what I will consider, I won't consider it because I'll still feel that this is an inducement. So what I'll wait for is, if price is going to start reacting from this zone, if you start seeing signs of pullback, how will you check those kind of signs? You see them in the lower time frame. Normally, I take my trade from 45 minutes to 1 hour time frame. So if you go down to like the 5 minutes, you will surely see signs of reversals, just to give yourself extra confirmation. So here now, I'll just mark out. This is where I'll consider it a break of structure now. A break of structure. I'll consider it a break of structure here, and this is now going to be our new higher high. Now we have a lower high here, lower high here. So before I take a trade, what I'm looking for is this oh sorry, I'm just this stuff to, like, from here now move down. So this area, because when the market is going to, what the market is going to do here is going to create like an order block in that area. Let me not tell you something. Let me show you something. Normally, you look for the area that created that expansion to the upside. So this is the area. This is the order block that I'm going to be using, and this is going to make it like a good setup, because now we have liquidity, engineered liquidity here. So this is going to be a good setup. So I just put my liquidity here, and then we can take our buys from here. But note that before I take a buy, I also look at the fundamentals, just to give me more confirmation on what I am looking for, so I can target these highs. Yeah, target these highs and get my quick 4 hour. I like to give myself some breathing space, so that's it. Yeah, enough breathing space for my stop loss. So this is how I will know if I'm having a change of the trend, if I'll follow the next trend. Firstly, I look at the price action, then I also back it up with the fundamentals. If the fundamentals is strong with what I'm saying, like if the fundamental correlates with what I'm saying, I can, go with my 1% risk. But if the fundamental is not really saying anything, but I'm seeing my setup, I can go with my 0.5% risk. So that's how I trade, especially with prop firm. So these are the two scenarios I'm telling you about, and I'll just quickly show you some trades I took on during the year. Like, just scroll down to maybe June or something. I'll just show you guys the trade I took with my community on Telegram. The free community, just where traders come to interact and all that. So guys, let me show you something. Normally when I trade, I leave all my trades. I just leave all my trades there. I don't do anything. So let me show you guys something so crazy. So guys, see this now. Oh. So guys, see this stuff. In this trade, you can see that we entered here, and we we didn't get the trade, because if you look at the price action here, it's very choppy, and it's something that is probably stop us for break even. But because I break even after 1.5 hour. So guys, this is the next trade. Look at how I'm just following the trend. When I'm following the trend, all I'm just looking for is my POIs to continue selling or buying from. That's just the simple thing about this kind of strategy. Look at this POI here. Look at this order block here. We broke market structure here. One thing about me, I don't really draw too much on my chart because I am um the one analyzing it. I just journal it. So this is the other block. Then this is the other block here. This is the zone that the price directed. And you can see my stop loss. You can see that I gave myself breathing space, almost double. This is 15 pips, almost double. My stop loss could have been something like how many pips? Probably something like 8 pips, but I didn't do that because I don't like, I like precise entries, but I don't like getting stopped out so easily. You can see here we rolled this 3R. You can see this second trade again. I took it from this breaker block. In my next video, in the upcoming videos, I'll go in depth into my strategy. If you stick to this channel, you guys will like see a lot about how I trade, how I make money with my community and all that. And if you're not in the community, join the community. It's free. So you can see that my stop loss here is what helped me, because look at this. Look at this. I took this breaker block, but I still gave myself enough room because I knew that there was a fair value gap here, or inverse fair value gap, something like that. That I just wanted to cover that structure properly. And I used 15 pips. I got my quick 3R, and you can also see this. You can also see this zone here. I can remember this trade very well. This is the liquidity I'm talking about. This is the liquidity I'm always talking about. When you have liquidity, you have high chance of hitting a high probability trade, because at that moment the market has enough liquidity, like enough money to move to the correct side. So once you're on the correct side, just know that you're going to be hitting TP very, very fast. That's how I see it. So as you can see, the inducement, the liquidity here, and price just took out this liquidity. Initially my POI was here, but when I just saw the gap between here and the liquidity, I decided I should put my entry here and put my stop loss to cover the POI. That's just sense. So, and this is how I back these 3 trades in a row, and it continues there, because look at this now. I can still show you more trades. Look at this. We came to the downside, then we broke structure. If you go to like the 15 minutes, you see that we broke structure with this zone here. Then price came back, created that inducement. I'm always talking about that inducement. I was always talking about. Then I knew that price haven't gotten to the POI. I just put my order just below POI, cover the structure, and boom, price gave us our 3.7R. That's it. This trade, price broke market structure here. Just quickly explain the show because I don't want this video to be long. Price broke market structure here. Price broke market structure here. So price broke market structure in this zone, and I was looking for the pullback to buy from here. We already have our inducement here. As you can see, this is our liquidity. So my plan was to take the trade from here to the trade. It eventually went up a little before coming down towards this area, and so that was how I just ignored everything concerning the trade. Then I looked for more setup around this area, and this is how I've been catching more setup. Look at this zone, this area of this zone is more like a breaker block now, because I was initially looking for setup, but price just came down and tested that zone. So I just took my setup from that area, and yeah, just took my setup from this area, and this is how we made money. Okay, then after this trade, I think I got out in this resistance zone, came here again, and price just nearly came into our zone, but we missed this trade, and unfortunately, that's unfortunately. For this 3R trade here, everything is just the same. It's just the same method. Like there's nothing too fancy about how I trade. It's just the same. I take losses, I take wins. I have about 65 60 to 65% win rate. That's just my win rate. And yeah, the main thing is just putting your your mind so guys, I have a lot of plans for this 2025. Like a lot of growth is going to be happening. And if you guys want to be part of this growth, just stick around, like and subscribe. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I wish you guys a happy Christmas once again. Yeah, bye.